Welcome back, everybody. Well, the Bellin Run is right around the corner. It's always so fun, and if you've done it before, you know how cool it is. If you've never done it before, you need to do it sometime. I mean, there's just nothing like it. It's coming up Saturday, June 4th, and here to 14th, I should say, Saturday, June 14th, and here to talk a little bit about it, getting you ready for it. We've got a couple of guys from Bellin. Nate, who's a personal trainer, who worked with my son, Riley. My son, Riley's a runner. Good to see you, Nate.
Good to see you.
And then also Dr. Brandon Bain. Hi, Doctor. Good morning.
Hi, Amy.
So let's first of all talk with you, Nate. We had the CellCom just recently. Is it too soon for people who did the CellCom to do the Bellin as well?
No. The key is recovery. So depending on the race that you did, the half marathon, the marathon, make sure that you're recovered first before you get back into your training. Depending on who you are, how hard you ran, that's going to take 2 weeks, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less.
Which is perfect because it's going to be a few weeks in between there. So.
Yep.
Perfect timing. Doctor, let's talk about the race itself.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of kids who are, want to do it, want to take part. Is it okay for them to do this race, and how long is the race?
So the Bellin Run itself is 10 kilometers, which figures out to 6.2 miles or so. So usually for kids, I say starting at age 8, 9, 10 or so, that's about a good age for them to be able to do this distance. If they're younger than that, there is also a kids run that's a half-mile long, so younger children can participate in that run as well. But usually I like to say wait until about age 10 or 11 to do this distance.
And Nate, they can walk it too. I mean, you don't have to run the whole thing. You don't have to sprint the
Right.
whole thing. It really is a fun run for families. You see people out there with strollers and the whole deal.
Yeah, absolutely. A third of the people in the race are walking most of it. So anybody can enjoy it, and we encourage that.
Doctor, let's talk about, adults at running the race.
Yeah.
Are there some signs that you should pay attention to when you're training for this to let you know that, yeah, it's a go, or maybe you shouldn't do it?
So, of course, anytime if I'm talking with a patient and they're having any kind of pain specifically with running, if they're having any trouble breathing with running or any activity level, and definitely anything like chest pains, that's something to say, stop the activity level and get in to see either myself or one of my colleagues.
And you guys, Nate, you do some training right now. You can help people get ready for not only this race, but I know that that's kind of your specialty is you work with runners and kind of take them to the next level, all different types of athletes.
Right, absolutely. We have training runs that are every Wednesday night at 6 o'clock, and they run from the end of March all the way through the middle of October.
I have to tell you, I'd only just done a 3-mile or a 5K, and I thought, oh, 10K, I don't know. But my son and I did it together. Of course, he's a cross-country runner, and it was great fun. It's something I'll never forget, and I did it. You know what I mean? And it's not a marathon. I mean, it's doable.
It's a very doable distance. Yes.
So again, pay attention to your body,
Right.
doctor.
Yep, absolutely.
And if you have concerns, get them checked out.
Yep. And it's never any harm to, even before you start any sort of training program, running program, something like that, just touch base with your doctor and say, what's an okay to lead into this, kind of take into account your own activity level right now and say, what can I do? How long is it going to take me to get there?
So we still got time to sign up and take part in this and get the kids involved, whether they want to do the walk or the run. It's coming up June 14th. People can still sign up?
Absolutely.
What's the best way to do that?
You can go online to bellinrun.com. Otherwise, you can always sign up the night of the expo on June 13th.
It really is a great time. It's something I'll never forget, for sure. And then you have the pictures of you looking so great afterwards.
Yeah.
But you can say I did it. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thanks
Well, I
for
hope you
having
stick
us.
around because we're cooking next. Coming up, we're heading back to the kitchen. We're doing a freezer coleslaw and some delicious ginger chicken kebabs that you can actually make ahead. So stay with us. We'll be back.